Hey everyone, this is gonna be a little bit of a different video. Now, I've never really showcased that I'm doing this, but I've been playing around a lot with capture and playback stuff. And in my time doing that, I've come up with a couple of cool layouts. Yeah, and this is one of them. It is an unseamless layout. It is not wireable, and no way in any world would this layout be feasible to wire. You will see why. But so why am I showcasing this? This is unseamless and unwireable. Why am I showcasing this? Because I believe it's the first of its kind. It's an instant close 6x6. Put it in slow motion. Yeah, there's some non-seamlessness going on. And from what you can see, there are probably also it is really weird. Now I'm gonna just slow down the game and look at it from the back to give you an idea on why it's not wireable. Yeah, you're taking those pistons and those pistons. Yeah, it is not wireable. No way, shape or form is this wireable. Now something the very keen-eyed amongst you may also realize is that this is not maxed out. That's because while building it, I managed to make some mistakes, and like when building it, by like making the playback tracks, basically I'm programming the sequence, and this is only for one part. Like the rejection is this. This is like the harder stuff. This is weird. I'm gonna explain how this works. And this is, by the way, this is just a quarter of it, and I only developed it on the quarters, and it's fast possible. Now, this was my very first attempt, but how did I even wanna make a instant close 6x6? I mean, making a 5x5 should be the obvious thing, and this is it. This is the best 5x5 I've currently made. Or not the third best, this is the first one. I'm working on better versions. I'm even trying right now if there's a seamless layout. Which seems a bit weird, because, well, how can you hide all those pistons? But I believe there are ways. I'm just gonna show them, because I myself have not successfully wired. For example, this one, besides that big TPE here, it is more hidden. And this one here is not wire. There's no input, as you can see, which is because well, I have not wired that yet, but this is seamless from the front. And not from the back, but from the front it will be seamless. Yeah. Also, this is some starting of the instant close 5x5 seamless. Yeah. I find those layouts incredibly cool to watch. And I was like, maybe a 6x6 is also possible. I mean, like, you're not teleporting a block further. The middle block here is the same as for 6x6. It's just 3 away from the nearest side. This is my first attempt. These glass blocks here are simulated stuff that's not done. I managed to teleport the block. And I had like quite a bit of space left, so I was like, maybe we can do that. So I took just that and added a whole boatload of pistons. All the stuff in the back there. To add one. This is, as you can see, significantly faster than ones. But I was like, this is just like insane complicated stuff, so I spent quite some time making it better. This is like, it's so complicated I could not replicate it right now. Actually, glass block is missing. But it uses some cycling of pistons, reusing of pistons, stuff. Yeah. And I believe it was with this, I'm not sure, I discovered this, which, first of all, it seems like what the hell is this? But this is an instant triple. Unwireable, obviously, but can we put this from here to here? Should be, like that. Now this works by teleporting those two blocks upwards once. And then this one is using a folded double to teleport this one to here. And this one teleporting like that to here. This can all happen in one game tick. retraction sadly is a bit slower, because before we can grab this one down we have to go here, and stuff like that. I made a mistake. Yep, this has to go here, like that. This is useful, but because it's like pretty small, it's like the smallest in the triple I've come up with. However, you cannot use it like, if this is the floor, you can obviously not use it like here, you'd have to use it somewhere where the wall is here. Yeah, but this was this lab. Now, I wanted to originally try to just like use this space right here and maybe some of the backspace, fill in the remaining block, but I didn't really, this is what this copies for. I didn't end up doing. Instead I came up with a completely different design. And as you can see before, there were always seams from front. This was not by like on purpose. I just like forgot that I also could have like placed pistons here to move them in. So then I realized this one was like, it's actually kind of free. So this is the layout I come up with. I'm not gonna show you actually how it works, because well, I think that's like kind of interesting. Now, the yellow part is, you will see what is responsible for what, but here basically yellow does everything except this block. This block is doing with red. Red is to get the block to the right position, and this one is then to teleport the block from here to here basically. So this is, those here are rather simple. We're teleporting those all up, as well as those and those. This is all first processed stuff. On the second one we can push this here. Also, exactly. What also can happen in the first place is those. Look like this. Second bed phase, basically. I mean, if you don't know about this, this tutorial is not so high for you, but there is something called a bed block event delay, which is the delay I'm using here. And maybe also not one. This piston will always extend first because it has high priority. However, if we do this one extends first due to this one having more block event delay. This is not actual delay, but delay in basically the game has a list stuff it has to process, and this piston, when it's like this, is here and this piston is here. However, with this thing, this one gets added first, then this one, and then this one, meaning that this piston extends first, and then this piston realizes, oh, I can't extend anymore. So it just does not do anything. This is a very simple explanation of how zero tick works, and this is what I'm abusing to the max in this door. Yeah. Now, in the next phase of that, basically that's like why actually bad phases don't exist. I just call them that. For my, like, I have the first phase, second phase, and third phase and stuff like that. This is not something that actually happens. Each one is an individual, yes, individual delay, because you can't have two bad things at the same time, because it's literally block event delay, so the process order of it happening in the game, and the game can't process two things at once. So it is always one after the other, and basically every move is its own phase. But for simplicity's sake, and also how I just think about it, it has multiple phases, even though that is not completely correct. So, now, in this next phase, those one get teleported here, and this here. And then in the next phase, it's very simple, we fill up the holes. And that's actually, I believe I have some stuff wired up here. I don't know if I can quickly find anything, but this is like basically, not really, I guess. Is this one of them? No, this is not something. set. I don't have that. But this is basically an instant 2 high hipster. Yeah, I can't find anything right now. Right here. And this is a very simple layout. And I have only thing. Oh, I have one wired up. However, that is actually seamless. Because obviously if the ground's in this level, it's not seamless. Maybe I can draw it later in another view. Anyways, this is how this part works. And for retracting, it's the same way. First retract those. And then in the same game tick we retract those. Because there are actually also from the game processing order different phases, just because different things happen in different game ticks. So there are in that 2 phases. First phase being this and this. And this is all that happens in this game tick. And then obviously they if I'm not mistaken, it takes 3 game ticks for a piston to cool down. So 3 game ticks later, or in the next game tick phase in my vocabulary, we're retracting this in the first 0 tick bed phase, which again it does not exist, but it just helps me. And then in the next 0 tick bed phase, we retract those. So yeah. And by the way, those 2 can happen at any point in like the 2 game tick phases. However, having them here in the last game tick phase just makes them synchronized to the those being retracted, which just makes it look a little bit better. Now we've now taken care of all of these blocks. This is the only block that's left. And while this was like the wiring for all of the other ones, the rest, what you see here, are the bits like this, and this is only for this one block. Now, the very first thing, as you can see, there's 2 instant triples, like the ones I showed you. Boom boom. But they're differently modified because it's a 2 white one. We teleport the other blocks in front here. Oh, it's actually a different one. I'm sorry. This one get teleported upwards, and then this one over. This one up and over to here. Those 2 get teleported like this and teleport into here. And this one gets teleported upwards and over. And this is all that does. Also for the retraction. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'm done. This is right here. Yeah, recording stuff like this when I'm really tired is maybe not the smartest idea. Now, retraction is just the same. We take this and this. Obviously, like this being the first phase. First game tick, 3 game ticks later. This. On 6 game ticks, we have this. Then on 9 game ticks, we have this. All happen. And on 12 game ticks, this is we get to this level. Now this won't start immediately because the block is not here on 0, but this entire closing sequence. Opening sequence has a 3 game tick delay due to the block being originally here and needing to be retracted first to take 3 game ticks. So how do we get this block from here to here? Well, that is where those ones are for. And even though it seems like really difficult, it is not. First of all, we have this one. You can teleport it up 1 block like this, 2 blocks like this, and then this one teleporting the 3rd block up. Then here. And this is like, again, there obviously are smarter ways to do this, or like maybe smarter ways, but this is the best way I came up with. Those ones get teleported outwards, and we teleport those in, and this one stays here. This does not power, and then this one goes forward, pushing this one, teleport, push this one, teleport, and this one gets teleported in front 1 layer with this, and boom. And for retraction, This happens instantly, and then this with gigantic delay also starts. 6 game ticks happens this. Then on the next 9 game ticks this. On 12 game ticks we have all of this. Then on the next phase we have this. And you can also reject it now, but for seamless, for sync reasons I don't do that. It's only a visual friends and stuff. Yeah, then also those can just finish easily like this. Then the next phase we reject here. And also reject all the top then. And this is how the layout works. And let me show it to you. Maybe like at a little. You can actually see all the stuff happening. And this one being the red block being teleported here. But your rest being yellow. But I can also see why this is not as fast possible. Yeah, it is a flippin' mess, and this to programming all of this in without a problem in this stuff. It was a pain in the ass. However, I still wanted to showcase it. Yeah, I'm sorry if I yawn a little bit, but I'm really tired right now, and yeah, I just wanted to record it now because my brain was like, yeah, let's do it right now, and so I did it right now. Yeah. If you're interested in me showcasing more of the stuff I built in this world, which yeah, is not that much of, I mean, I not nearly do this as much as I do like regular Redstone, but I do it sometimes, and if you're interested in me showcasing interesting things I built, yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching, I'm out.